Hey guys, okay, so in this lesson, we are going to talk about picking a business name. And the way that we're going to do this is I just want to say, so before we order a logo, before we start to print business cards, we have to clear one of the biggest hurdles, legality. All right, so most people fall in love with a cute name, they build a brand around it, and then they find out a few weeks later that someone in another state owns their trademark or the .com cost $5,000. So we don't want to guess at this. We absolutely want to verify. So what we're going to do in this lesson is we are going to run your ideas through what I call the 5-point check system. So if a name fails any of these points, it's dead. We're going to move on to the next one. So we're going to go ahead and get started here, and we're going to use this business in a box start here document that you have inside of the class, the portal. And the first thing that we're going to do is you're going to write down 5 name ideas. I don't want you to just write down one. Your favorite name is most likely already taken, so we're going to need some backups here. And try to keep them simple, easy to spell, and clear about what you do, cleaning. So try not to get like a play on words or anything like that. Although you can, like my company name is Made, the number 4, and then Time. But I also own Made, MAIDFORTIME, and then I also own Made, MADE for Time, just because people type in things incorrectly all the time. So you want to own all those different domains and then point them to your main domain. So let's go ahead and first get started with picking some name ideas. So because of the age of ChatGPT, we can certainly take advantage of using ChatGPT with this. So you can use Gemini, ChatGPT, whatever your favorite model is. Use the free one. You don't have to go and pay for any type of AI tool. But let's just jump over to Google Gemini and see if we can start with some names. So here's a cool prompt that you can use. And I will add this inside of the course. So you have this as, I will add this inside of the business in a box. So you have it as a reference. Okay. So this is just one prompt that I created. This one says, I'm working on creating a new remote cleaning company, and I would like to help coming up with a name for my company. I'll be located in Florida. I don't want to have the name Made in the title, and I don't want it to be cute. I'm going for high-end cleaning services. So we're going to go, I have the pro version. So let's just do the faster version right here. And then you're going to hit submit. Now, if you don't want to use Gemini and you have a name that you want to use already, then we can jump over to the next step. But first, let's go ahead and finish this section up here first. So Gemini came back with building a high-end cleaning. It devotes discretion, precision, and luxury. Here are several names, ideas. So you could do estate detailers, envoy environmental, the pillar standard. So these are a little complex. I really don't like the architectural structure. Here's a coastal vibe. Okay. So I put this prompt in ChatGPT. Here is what it came back with. So you have the premium, modern, clean, and upscale names. You have estate and concierge vibe, Florida forward, minimal branding, your top 10 it comes back with. Now I have this on thinking. If you are paying for a subscription, you could go to pro. If you are not paying for any of this, you can just do auto or instant. But once you have a name selected, you can take it. Let's just say we're going to go with Cypress and Coast Cleaning. Let's go with this one. Very specific on the location there, but let's do, let me think here. Let's just go with this one. I want to show you a few different ways that you can put this into GBT and have it come up with additional names. So here's a prompt I would use. Okay, so the prompt is, okay, let's start with this one. I'm not in love with it, but let's work on it and see what we can come up with. Cypress and Coast Cleaning. All right, so let's push this out and see what it comes back with. They're going to give it some refinement. Home detailing, Cypress and Coast Cleaning, right? You get all these different variations. Once you get a name selected, the next step we're going to do is we're going to go over here to your state business directory and make sure that the name is not actually taken. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to that step.